Bruichladdich just announced 3 new Octomores, the Octomore 15 series. This is a 13.1. Let us see what the 15 series is going to bring us, and let's get excited. If you don't know what Octomore is, it is Bruichladdich super heavily peated line of whiskeys, and I will tell you they are fantastic. I have had the 12, I have had the 13, I have been able to taste the 14, and the 15 is going to be phenomenal. Now, they are a little more expensive because they are limited release, and Bruichladdich makes them, and it uses a lot of peat. But the flavor profiles are phenomenal if you do enjoy some peat. So let us start with the 15.1. The 0.1s of the Octomore editions are ex-bourbon casks, and generally around 59% alcohol. So 15.1 is 108.2 ppms, distilled from 100% Scottish barley. In it, again, it is using bourbon barrels and recharred ex-bourbon casks. It is 59.1% alcohol. Now, they call the 15.1 the backbone of the Octomore series, and I think that's just a really good way to put it. They aren't doing anything special with this other than the peat, but they are still very, very good. I've only ever had the 12.1 and the 13.1 on my shelves, and I have not been disappointed. But the 0.2s and the 0.3s usually bring in an extra layer of expression and I guess experiments that they use, and I gotta get one of those too. But I do really enjoy on their website and on the bottles themselves, they give you every detail they possibly can about the whiskey. So the barley for this is 100% Scottish Malin Concerto barley. It was distilled in 2018 from the 2017 harvest. Now, all the Octomores are 5 years old, which is pretty young, but I gotta tell you, they drink so much more than that. And as always, unchill filtered, matured entirely on Islay, bottled using Islay spring water, and again, no color added. This is the 15.1 of the new line. Let's go to 15.2. Now, the 0.2s are generally the same peat and alcohol levels as the 0.1. They just use a different casks in their maturing process. So the 15.2 is 57.9% alcohol and also 108.2 ppms. But this one is matured in a combo of American oak, red wine, and French ex-cognac casks. So going to bring in nice, sweeter, fruitier, maybe drier character with some of these wine expressions. And because it's grown from the same batch of barley as the 0.1, and the only difference with these is a little bit of ABV, and the maturing cask is a great way to compare these two. So if you get the 0.1 and a buddy you had gets the 0.2, it'll be a great time to have a nice tasting with each other. This is how they do stuff. And then when they get the 0.3s, the 0.3 is just so much different than the other two, and usually not like the best, but I guess the most exciting, if that's a good way to put it. So they originally filled it into a combo of second fill wine and second fill bourbons, and then in 2023 they recast it into first fill cognac casks for the remainder. So it was about a year, it seems, that they had it in the cognac casks. So a good amount of some of this sweeter, fruitier profile that you're going to be having with this extra peat here. I do enjoy the colors to kind of make up with this. So the color of this whiskey is going to be Hebridean sand. I don't know what that color is. I don't care. I'm going to drink this whiskey. I'm excited for this one. If I can't find the 0.3, I would definitely get this 0.2 here. Now the one we've all been waiting for, the 15.3. If you're an Octomore fan, you know that the most peated whiskey ever created was the Octomore 8.3. The 15.3 here is just under that. This bad boy comes in at 307.2 ppms. 3 times more than the other two, and 61.3% alcohol. And they used ex-bourbon and Spanish Oloroso hogsheads. I gotta tell you, I have never been more excited for a peated scotch in my life. Seeing this peat level gets me so excited. I love all the peat. I just cannot hold in my excitement. And in fact, I might even buy this whiskey while I'm doing this recording. And with this one, they have their own Octomore farm. So with the barley here, it's 100% Islay grown Concerto barley from their own farm, which is just really, really awesome. The same distillation years, and for the maturation profile, it was first fill bourbon, and then they put it into first fill Oloroso sherry from Fernando de Castilla, Jerez, Spain. I probably destroyed all of that. I apologize. I'm a dirty American. And then the color here, they put golden syrup. That gets me going too. I love me a nice viscous, chewy whiskey, and especially you add the peat and this fruit profile on there. Sign me up. This is going to be the most expensive of the three, probably around $300 USD. I have paid for both of my Octomores, and I think they are worth every scent. They are just phenomenally crafted spirits. I can't say enough of good things about them. Could they be less money? Yes, but the product in the bottle speaks for itself. So I'm okay paying this. Only buy this if you're really a peat head, because again, 307 ppms is going to be crazy. This is the Octomore 15 line. I cannot tell you how excited I am for it. You probably already tell by the way I'm talking, and I just am like foaming at the mouth. I'm probably going to buy this while I am editing this video. I just can't stand it.
Yeah, I have a problem. I know. Leave me alone. It'll be worth it.
But this is my first reaction video, more of like a newsworthy thing. If you like the videos here where I like talk about new whiskeys coming out, new things, maybe just news in general, let me know. These would be pretty easy for me to edit and get out quickly. So if you want to have like these newsworthy whiskey videos, please let me comment down below what you would like to see, because this was fun for me to do. I'm really excited about just seeing these new releases from all these places. And I know that Jack Daniel's just released their Coy Hill 2024, or at least announced that. So we can talk about that as well. Just anything in the whiskey world, news-wise or otherwise, that's going to be really fun for me to do. So again, please let me know. Not subscribed yet, make sure you do so. It's one of the best ways to support me. Also a join button down here, directly to voice me. And as always, see you next time, and cheers.